here in YouTube land. We're doing a live today. Let's do a prayer to start with. It's been a while, hasn't it? So take a nice deep breath. Imagine that you're breathing up into the center of the universe, wherever that is. And as you exhale, let that energy come down from all through all the layers, all the levels, all the chakras, down through the center of your body, down through your feet, down into the core of the earth. As I say these words in the I am for everyone listening, God is all there is. Love is all there is. Light, life, and source energy is all there is. And I recognize right here and right now that I'm one with God, love, light, life, and source energy. I'm never, ever separated from this energy. And if I feel separated, I know it's a false feeling, and all I have to do is breathe in inspiration and exhale gratitude. Thank you. I'm so grateful to be able to speak these words without any kind of suppression and know that I am really invested in my oneness with the universe, with source energy, with God energy. It's really good to be able to say this and put it out there for all to hear and to know that there's nothing holding me back. The only thing that could hold me back is me. So I can allow that. I understand that I am in a privileged experience being who I am, and that there are others who are suffering because of who they are in their experience. And I understand that sending thoughts and prayers isn't always the most active thing to do, but it's what I can do. And so I allow myself to say, when I'm sending a thought or a prayer or sending healing energy, that that person is receiving it on some level. And if they don't want to receive it, they don't have to. But I can send, and that's okay. I'm grateful to all my guides, my guardian angels, my spirit helpers, all those who've passed on before me, that are cheering me on from behind that thin veil. I say thank you. Thank you. And I'm grateful for your presence in my life, however it shows up. Thank you. I authorize my subconscious to let it be so and know that all of this experience in the earth right now, in this world, in this present time, is a gift to me, and I'm grateful. Yeah. I authorize my subconscious to let it be so, to dissolve any constrictions or contractions keeping me from my highest good. I say that it's so and I let it go, knowing that it's already done. You know, I say knowing that it's already done, and so it is, which is the definition of amen, is so it is. I say that because our time is not really linear. It's really everything happening at once. What we understand is that this happens and then this happens and then this happens, but actually everything's happening at once. And when we know that and when we can experience that, we can let go of all of those rules and regulations we have about how things work. So I can heal the past. I can retrieve my power from where I've left it behind. I can bring it back to me because it's okay for me to do that, and I can do that. You can do that. We can all do that. So if you're suffering because of something that's happened in the past, we've been doing forgiveness classes for the last 4 months, and we're doing our big workshop on Saturday this week, on the 4th. And when we're in forgiveness, we're releasing those old ideas of victimization and punishment and blame and shame and all of that stuff. Whether we're releasing it for someone else that maybe had offended us or done something negative to us or with us, it doesn't matter. We're releasing it. We're the ones that are receiving the benefit of forgiveness. Now, we're starting with us and forgiving ourselves and forgiving wounds that have happened in the past, forgiving mistakes that we've made, forgiving the flaws that we have. We're forgiving all of that. And when we do that, it kind of drops away all the walls that we've put up to protect ourselves because we already have protection. Source is always protecting us. I heard a great meditation the other day. It was on 15 chakras. 15 chakras, not 7, 15. And the wonderful thing about it was there was an affirmation for each chakra. And at the end, we were completely protected with beautiful pink light coming from the center of the earth, surrounding each person, each of us, and beautiful yellow light coming from the sky, coming from heaven, coming from above, coming from the source of all that is, coming down and protecting us. So it was kind of like this clamshell of protection around us, protective energy. Beautiful soft pink light coming up, beautiful soft yellow light coming down, and we are walking around in this. And you can do that. It's easy to do. Just imagine it. Your imagination is the greatest healing tool that you have. So if you can imagine it, you can become it. You can have it. Are you feeling like there's stuff that you just can't let go of no matter what? Like the I'll never forgive them or I'll never forgive myself? Please be careful with that because it's powerful. And what needs to happen is you need to disentangle yourself from it. That's why we do all the forgiveness work that we do. So if you're interested in doing forgiveness work and you want to know more about that, just set up a chat with me and come and find me and set up time to talk with me because we can really make huge changes in your life just by you releasing your emotions from the thing that happened. So acknowledge, own, and honoring your feelings, detaching your emotions from the situation that happened, from the bad, terrible thing that you did or the bad, terrible thing that someone else did. Releasing that and letting it go is a major healing step. And it's not rocket science. You don't need to know a lot to do it. You just need to follow the steps. So the first step is to acknowledge what happened. Acknowledge that something happened. And maybe you don't have all the facts correct. And maybe it happened a long time ago and you don't quite remember it very well. But something happened. And then acknowledging it. And then forgive yourself for allowing it to affect you negatively. Like you're in charge of you, right? And you've allowed this thing to affect you negatively. So forgive yourself for allowing that to happen. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes and everybody doesn't realize how it's working on us. You know, we do things and we say things and we don't really realize what we're doing and saying. We think that it's okay. We make up excuses for it. And then we realize, oh, that probably wasn't a good idea later. It comes back to bite you. So acknowledging it and then forgiving yourself for letting it affect you negatively, because you're in charge of you, right? You're calling in these experiences somewhere in your beingness to create a lesson for yourself. You can think like that if you want. That's okay. It's not somebody in heaven moving you around like chess pieces. I know a lot of people think that. That's the way they think. That's the way children think. When you're ready to mature in your spiritual walk, you're going to start taking more responsibility for yourself. And that doesn't mean a heavy load. That means you're able to respond to the things that are happening in your life. You're able to respond to the fact that you might have messed up. My response would be, okay, so I messed up. I can hold that against myself or I can forgive myself and move forward. And when I forgive myself, it's easy for it to spill out to everybody around me too. So that self-compassion, that would be the next thing to do. Have some compassion for yourself. Are you perfect? Not yet, but you're being perfected. It's a verb. being perfected. So acknowledge what happened. Forgive yourself for letting it affect you negatively. Have compassion for yourself. Like pile it in there. Just stuff yourself with compassion, because that's going to spill out to everyone around you. And remember, you have help. There's always good to ask for assistance when you're doing healing on these deep subjects. So help is ready for you. It's available to you. And all you have to do is set up a time to talk with me, and we'll get you on the road to healing. I hope that this has been helpful for you, and that we'll talk soon. Much love, many blessings. Take care.